And I use the pumpkin pie. And before I start with the meat, I'm just going to take this little baby onion and throw it in there. Okay, and then, oh, I better get my peeler. There's my peeler. Thought I brought it out. And then, these are the carrots I'm going to use in tomorrow's soup. So they've been well scrubbed. I'm going to cut the tops and bottoms off them and drop that into the crock pot as well. And tomorrow tomorrow I might go live as I do the noodles. Make the noodles. Okay, now I'm going to peel the carrots peel the carrot peelings into the crock pot. Carrots are well cleaned. They've been scrubbed twice, once yesterday and once today, or day before yesterday. I still have a few carrots from the garden. And then we'll start deboning the chicken. Turkey, same time. It's that season, right? Now these are organically grown carrots, folks. And so was that little onion I put in there. I put that little onion in there because I didn't feel like peeling and mincing something so tiny. So I just threw it in there. I have some frozen leek tops in the freezer, but I'm going to save them for my big vegetable broth. Everybody expected me to be doing carrots today. Well, I am, sort of. Oh, I've got a pumpkin pie and some pâte d'essor. Hey, Vicky, Blackrock, Lori, Stephen. I have some, I have a pumpkin pie in the oven, and I have leftover pastry. I made a very gooey looking take on pâte d'essor, which means fart of sister. And now, kind of, but with pastry and flat like a cookie, almost. Well, of course you will. And of course, we're making Howard a pumpkin pie because he feels cheated. Yeah. Because we had 2 pumpkin pie disasters. Okay.
Disaster right from the beginning because they were gluten-free.
Howard. All right, so there is some veg in there and some pumpkin water from my thing. Now we're going to work on the chicken. Now this chicken, I'll put these carrots in water in a minute. So now, carrot peels, a small onion, and the juice from my canned pumpkin. All right, let's see what we got here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take as much meat off of this as I can for lunch meat. I've got a couple of freezer bags here. These bones are going right into the crock. Those are carrots. We'll let Gracie lick the bowl here. Here, Gracie. She hears that hit the floor and away she comes. Okay, now I'm going to take my bag and I'm going to fold it over and open it up and kind of set it square on the table here for the meat. This is a lot of meat on here, you guys. Hey, how's it going? So let's take the tip off the wing and throw that in there. Now, one thing to remember about making soup stock, because basically that's what we're doing. We're going to make soup stock, and then tomorrow we're making the soup. One of the things you need to know is once you got all your ingredients for your stock in the crock pot, guys, fill it with cold water, not hot. Start from cold. And the only explanation I can give you is all the ingredients heat up at the way they're supposed to. and it helps draw all the minerals and cartilage out, like the minerals and gelatin out of the cartilage and stuff. Shoot, that was supposed to be in the bag there. Yeah, that goes in here. Like, look at this thigh. It's huge. It's huge. How you planning on getting that in the house? No, wait a minute. Yeah. Isn't your tree a little large, dear? Never mind. I've forgotten the line. It must be a National Lampoon's Christmas movie year this year, because I'm losing the lines. Where do you think you're going to put a tree that large?
Bend over now.
Show ya.
Wasn't talking to you.
Wasn't talking to you. Todd was a bit of a wimp. Going in my living room. Dad, that tree won't fit in our yard. It's not going in our yard, Russ. It's going in our living room. There. Oh, shoot. Well, it doesn't hurt if I get a little media, but you don't want to deny the skin, too, right? Hey, K. Dean, Trish Young, Barefoot Chickens. You do not want... Okay, Gracie, you can have a little piece of skin, but really, this is flavor going into the pot here. There you go. I dropped it. I didn't let her touch my hand. Look at this breast meat. I'm just going to put that whole into the bag like that. And that's going to be lunch this week. There's the neck. Got there's going to be lots of meat in here, trust me. But we just want to get the really good stuff. Ow, my hands do not like digging like that. My thumbs don't like digging like that. Make sure there's no bones. You're going to be eating chicken sandwiches. Well, maybe I'll divide the bag in half and put one in the freezer for another day. But it is so much healthier than like bologna and you know, pressed ham and stuff, because that stuff is so high in sodium and chemicals. And this is just plain old chicken.
Always replace it with natural peanut butter and homemade jelly.
Yeah, that's true. All straight. Oh, there is my wishbone. I'm keeping that. So I get as much meat off as I can. And trust me, you're not going to pick this clean of meat. You're going to find meat in your soup. I promise you. There's a bone. There's another bone. See what I mean? Oh. Oh. Urgh. I haven't had lunch. There we go. Now, here, Grace. Try and pull apart all the joints because, because there's hidden meat there. No, what I meant by freezing half of it, Howie, is we don't want it to sit in the fridge too long. Oh, we got to go check our pet this hour. All right. You'll see it in a second. Or maybe not. All right. Move, Grace. Okay. Let's check on our pet thesaur. Whoops. I'll put you over here because we're using you for supper. Well, that's heating up my tea bags. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hear you. Hit 350 or another 35 minutes. Okay, so we're leaving our pie in for another 35 minutes. Well, maybe not that long. Maybe 25. Judging by its solidity. Look at these. When they cool down, that's going to be candy on the paper between them. All right. Look at these. And when these cool down, that's going to be candy. Ow. That's going to be candy on the tray in between them. Yummy. All right. Let's go back to deboning our chicken. Oops. All right, we're gonna go back to deboning our chicken. Oh, I got so excited by the timer going off, I threw a bone in there. Hey, Sherry Leach, how's it going? Corey, we've been everywhere today, absolutely. Do you want that? And that's it, you're not getting any more because, you know, you don't want to throw out, you know, the cartilage ends of the bones. You want those in your soup because that's what turns everything into jelly. All right. Some skin off of here. Meat in the bag. Cartilage. Right there. And I've already made a carrot meat stuffing, which was solid sausage meat stuffing, leftover carrots and mashed potatoes casserole that's going in the freezer, but I'm not going to do it until I have some more mashed potatoes to put on top because it was pretty stingy. So that goes in here. Alrighty. There we go. And we're going to take the, see, it's going to be lots, and just smash this down in. Put all this stuff, give that to Gracie. And I'm going to put this, I'm going to put about 2 liters of cold water over this. You always start with cold so that it pulls the stuff out of the bones. I'm going to put cold water over this, and then I'm going to clean up, and Papa's going to test a pet desar. So, we'll be back. Huh? Time you got to watch. It's what?
Almost 10 to 4.
Oh my God, you'll live till 5. Yes, you will. Now, before I put this in on to cook. Get a shirt on, Howard. I'm going to put a bay leaf. Oops, guys, you're on, okay. I'm going to put a bay leaf. And about 10 and about 10 to 12 peppercorns. I'm also going to add a 3-finger pinch of coarse pickling salt. And then this is going to go, and you know, putting your salt on top of your meat like that helps draw the moisture out of the meat as it's cooking down. Oh. I'm going to put it on high at first and then turn it down to low as soon as it comes up to a simmer. Now, let's look at our meat. How much do we have here before I clean all of this up? I've got a nice, I don't know, a half gallon bag. So I'm going to divide that into 2. So that one of these can go in the freezer for another day, or another supper, or another lunch. Is that a bone? No, that's not a bone. Let's get this mat out of the way here. Take it over to the sink to wash it. And I'm going to you just wait your arse for a cookie. Of course I will. Don't I always bring it to you? Now, what am I supposed to say? After deboning your chicken, you're going to want to put it in a plastic bag. And you're going to want to press all the air out of it. And then we're going to do this handy Ziploc. And we're going to do this and close it. And then I'm going to put an elastic on this, and it's going to go in my refrigerator freezer for either lunches 1 week, if we run out of lunch meat, or actually, you know what? I'm going to put them both in the freezer because I'm pretty sure Howie's going to be done with chicken for a couple of days. So I'm going to put these in the fridge freezer. I didn't press all the air out of that. So let's open that again. And we want to roll it up like this. And that presses the air out as it goes. And then we just zip it shut. Zip it shut. Rubber band. There is lunch meat. And I think I'm going to do that with the first one again too, because that looks so much more airtight. I have my chicken like this, and I'm just going to roll it up so that I press out as much air as I can. There. Tomorrow night we're having chicken noodle soup. Tonight we're having hamburgers, but this is going in the freezer either for 2 more suppers or some food. This is going into the freezer for either 2 more suppers or a week of lunch meat each. All right? Okay. Shut you off. Let me put these in water. And then I'll turn the phone around so you can see me give Howie his treat. Oh! Carrots can go in the fridge for tomorrow. You know what I love about these mats, folks? Is this. You wash them, and you slap them on the side of your fridge and give them a wipe. And then they're clean and out of the way for the next time you go. I don't know what Howie's got going on here. All right, now let's wipe the table. People ask me what's on my fridge. They're my mats. And the side of my fridge is vinyl textured and they still stick. Okay. All right. Pan's still hot, and the pan's cooled down enough to grab. And I wasn't recording. There we go. And here is my take on Pet Dessert. I like them a bit more candied. Look at this, guys. You can have two. Now, how am I going to do this? Oh, that's how I'm going to do it. Hold on to her, folks. Howie, cover your belly.
Cover my belly.
Yes, cover your belly. Because we have company in our living room.
Nothing wrong with it.
Huh?
Bah.
Let's take Papa his Pet Dessert. Pecan Pet Dessert.
None farts.
You're so funny.
Well, that's what they are. They're none farts.
Sit up, please. I know you're sick, but cheese and crackers.
No, I don't
Cheese
wanna-
and rice. Come on.
I don't want to cover my belly. I don't want to put on socks. I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, I know.
Give me my treats. Please.
You just finished telling me you don't want to do anything. You don't want to sit up. You don't want to do anything. But you want your treats.
Yes, please.
And you think that's the best
I'm
way to
not-
ask for it.
I'm not a dog.
I'm not asking you to say please.
I did say please. I just said I don't want to say up.
Just,
Does it get apples in it?
no, pecans.
Nothing.
No kidding.
Very good.
You get no more until tomorrow. Because you got to try pumpkin pie after supper.
A couple of these in my lunch.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe, baby, I'll be true. Maybe, baby, I need you for me. Now I'm going to do something I rarely do. And that's try this on camera for myself. Oh! Oh! Yes, I have mixers, but I do a lot of my mixing by hand, if you haven't noticed. Okay. They're like little pecan pies. Mmm. They're like little pecan pies. And I'm just going to fold. I'm going to take the crusty sugar off the pot and off the paper and set it on top of them. Hi, Gary. Hey, Wendy. Is that Jack Johnson? Oh, Howie's right, they're messy. This is the Mrs. Volpe from Life with the... Shall we check our pie? Set these aside. Now I'm going to check my pie. Oh shoot, I broke it. It's got another 8 minutes to go. Oh my goodness.
Very tasty.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed that, dear. And you know that sugar all over the tray, in between them, I just put it on top of them so that when they cool, it'll be like candy on top. You want supper? Get the hamburgers out of the fridge freezer. I'm not doing anything fancy tonight. We're getting fried burgers. And you might want to check the box in the porch for a tomato. Of course I'm going to call Sherry. Let me do this. I've already done one load of dishes. Oh, thank you. I can't figure out how to work this tripod half the time. There. Got 8 minutes for the pie to come out. No, Gracie, those are not for you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get Daddy to give me a tub when he comes in, so I can put them. I'm sorry. Did you find a tomato? Oh, good. Just put it on the counter over there. Can you grab me a tub for these? A tub, like you take your lunch in? No, you're not getting all 5 in your lunch tomorrow, unless you're planning on sharing them with Emerson and Lenny.
No way.
I need a lid. Oh, you're good. Here. This one's a little small. It looks like it might break.
I don't want it to break.
Oh, no, we don't want it to break. There you go. Here, now you have 2 for your break in the morning and 2 for your afternoon break when your blood sugar starts to drop. Okay? Stay out of them.
I got pumpkin pie coming.
Huh?
I got pumpkin pie.
You got pumpkin pie coming too. Well, of course I'm making you hungry. It's all Daddy's home from work because he's already sounding and looking much better. But when he got up at 5 this morning, it's like, go back to bed. I can't afford it. Go back to bed. So that's why we're making chicken soup tomorrow, because we call that Mama's penicillin. And I'll make noodles tomorrow if you want me to do that on live. Either here. I'm sorry. Oh, my live stream yesterday when I came on in this blouse and my hair was all over and I had to brush my hair. Both live streams I did yesterday, I ended up accidentally hitting the live as I was putting it into the tripod. That's why I was such a mess. And someone said, fix your hair before you get on camera. And I said, again, you had the opportunity there to be nice. And all you could do was criticize. So I'm wondering what's going on in your life that you have to lash out at somebody on the internet in negativity, maybe to avoid something negative in your own life. So I'll pray for you. And maybe you'll think twice, maybe you'll learn to filter things through love. All right. Oh my God. It's the sugar. I gotta throw this away. Even the worst old cookie sheet can be made new with a piece of parchment. Oh. And that's going to cook all night. And I think this pie is ready. Sorry, buddy. Hope you didn't mean to get comfortable there. Come on. No. Where are we on? Okay. Let's check this pie. I gave it a shake the last time I checked it, and it cracked. But I tell you what, that is still one beautiful pumpkin pie. Look at that. You'll see Papa have a slice of that after supper. Now I can turn this oven off. Put the burgers on. Then I'll sit down with y'all for a minute. Whew. The pan's got to heat up first. So, if you want to see what preceded this video, go on over to our Half Acre Homestead and watch parts 1 and 2 of Mrs. Wolfie in the kitchen. I like to spread it around a bit. What? It is a pastry mat. I have another one on the other side of my fridge. Once I wash them and rinse them, I just slap them on the side of my fridge and then wipe them down. And then before I go to use them, I wipe them down and then peel them off. I have nothing for you, Gracie. I have nothing for you but love. Look at the drool. Bugger off. Go. You're getting drool on my clothes. Go see daddy. Anyway, thanks for keeping me company, eh? Hey, Grave Visitations. You're welcome. Thanks for keeping me company. While before I was making the pie, and then I was making the pet desar, and I think I made that second, and then I was doing the chicken, and so it's like 3 live videos today, kind of one big, but I didn't want to do like an hour and a half or 2-hour live video, so I just kind of broke it up. Hey, channel 23, Chanel number 23. Bacon and cabbage sounds scrumptious. We're having burgers. And I've turned my burner on, so I'm gonna go slap them on the pan, and I'm gonna go get into my nightshirt and get comfortable to watch TV with Papa. I will talk to you guys later. I'll be making noodles for the soup tomorrow, so let me know if you want me to go live on that tomorrow. Take care. God bless.